Why hello there! Today we are going to talk about A Psalm for the Wild-Built by Becky Chambers. This book is a short, sweet read and it was really fantastic. It explores the topics of existence, consciousness, just being alive, why we do the things we do, what moves us, what pushes us, why are some people happy with the mundane and others strive to break out of the mundane. It follows the story of sibling Dex, who is a garden monk but decides that they want to be a tea monk. They want to change their career path and they don't want any training, they just want to learn as they go. So their first experience of being a tea monk, which is you set up shop, you serve people tea and you listen to their problems, you know, their heartbreak, their losses, just their annoyances and grievances, and you just, you know, give them an ear to be heard. And so the first time sibling Dex does this, it goes pretty awful. It is not good. But over time, sibling Dex becomes a really fantastic tea monk. But this also is not completely satisfying. So at some point, they decide that they want to go out into the wilderness to find this, up in the mountains, there's like an old, I don't know if it was a temple or some sort of shelter where monks that were passing by could go and they could stay and do their thing. And also a whole focus of this book is these robots used to work in factories and do all this stuff for the humans. One day they became self-aware and they all took off and went into the wilderness and disappeared. No one's heard from them since. And so, as sibling Dex is having a midlife crisis or a quarter life crisis or whatever you want to call it, where everything they do becomes mundane and they're like, I need more out of life and existence. They head out into the wilderness and when they set up camp, all of a sudden this robot bustles out of the woods and wants to know what the humans need. And sibling Dex is like, I don't even know what I need. I don't know how you're going to ever answer that question, you know? The robot, whose name is Mosscap, and these robots, they take their names after, I think it's one of the first things they see when they become self-aware. So, you know, they'll have names like Two Foxes or Fire Nettle or Black Marbled Frog. So this robot is Mosscap. And the robot, it decides that it's gonna go with sibling Dex on this journey up the mountain to get to this retreat that used to exist there, just to see it. The robot doesn't really understand why this is so important to sibling Dex, but as they go along, they have some really nice conversations and thought-provoking things, like I said, about existence and consciousness and, you know, trying to break out of the mundane and just striving and really wanting something but not knowing why or what's pushing you to do this. And it was a really touching and heartfelt book, and I loved it so much that I totally went and picked up the next book, and I will be reading that very, very soon. So I don't know, I guess this could be considered sci-fi because robots, yeah? So if you are a fan of sci-fi books, the next video coming up will be another sci-fi book, so stick around, check it out. And also, if you're interested in the book, I'll have a link down below for that. That is an affiliate link, so a little bit goes to the channel. It also goes to support indie bookstores. And if you had fun hanging out today, hit that subscribe button, come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish things and weird stuff.